this is Anand and welcome to the DDWay Chemistry. Last time we have done about chemical bonding. Today we are going to do a quiz on chemical bonding. Are you excited? So let's start. So this is our chemical bonding with some important questions as quiz. This is our first question on your screen. The valence of sulfur in sulfuric acid is it A 2, B 4 or C 6 or D 8? What is your correct answer? Okay, what's your correct answer? The correct answer is, friends, is B 4. 4 is the correct answer because in sulfuric acid, if you observe, the molecule formula is H2SO4. There sulfur bonds with oxygen and the SO4 molecule bonds with hydrogen. By that analogy, you can say that the answer is 4. Okay, let's go to the next question. Get ready with your pens and papers as this is going to be awesome. The atomic numbers of three elements A, B, and C are A plus 1, and A plus 2. C is an alkali metal. In a compound of A and C, the nature of bonding will be or is, what is it? Is it A coordinate or B covalent or C ionic or D metallic? What is the correct answer? What do you think it is? Okay, the correct answer is, dear friends, C ionic, because let's see that alkali metal, C is an alkali metal, and an alkali metal always bonds with a non-alkali, or you can say non-metal or electrodeficient. By this, you can say that ionic will be the correct answer for this. Okay, let's go to the question 3. Question 3 is on your screen. The bond between two identical non-metal atoms has a pair of electrons, A, unequally shared between them, or transferred fully from one atom to the other, that is donation, or C, with identical spins, or D, let me just move aside, equally shared between them. Okay, what is the correct answer in all these four options? Please post your answers down in the comment section so that you can know what is right and we can know whether you did it right. Okay? What is the correct answer? What is the correct answer? The correct answer is, yes, it's D. Equally shared between them. Because an identical non-metal atom, two identical non-metal atoms, always form, you can say, covalent bond. And in a covalent bond, it's equally shared between them. Okay, let's go to the question number 4. Question number 4 is on your screen. Which of the following is not a correct statement about an ionic compound? Is it the higher the temperature, more the solubility, or B, the higher the dielectric constant of the solvent, the more the solubility, or C, the higher the dipole moment of the solvent, more the solubility, or D, the higher the lattice energy, more the solubility? Is it A, B, C, or D? What is the correct answer? Come on, check it. Okay, what is the correct answer? The correct answer is D, friends. D is the correct answer. How D? Because they ask not the correct statement. And lattice energy is indirectly proportional to solubility. The higher the lattice energy, more the solubility is strong. It should be less the solubility. Right? That is the answer for question number 4. Let's go to the question number 5. Question number 5 is on your screen about polarization powers. If you have any doubts about polarization, please post your doubts in the comment section or in the discussion so that you get your answers in quick. Okay, let's see the 5th question. Polarization power of a cation increases when charge on the cation increases or the size of the cation increases, or C, charge on the cation decreases or has no relation to the size of the size of charge. What is the right answer? Is it A, B, or C? What is the right answer? Come on. Let's see what's the right answer. The right answer is C. C is the right answer. Okay? C is the right answer. Why? Let's just see the analogy. Charge on the side of the cation decreases because polarization power is indirectly proportional to the charge of the cation. Let's go to the question number 6. Okay, question number 6 is on your screen. Is it, and the question is, if the electron pair is not equally shared between two atoms A and B, then the bond is, what will be the bond? Is it single bond? Okay, single bond, or polar covalent, or non-polar, or pi bond? What will be the correct answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? You have your time. You have some time to think about it. Think about it. Let's see what is the right answer. Okay? The right answer is B. Polar covalent bond. Okay? This is the right answer. Let's go to the seventh question. Seventh question is on your screen about linear combination of two atomic orbitals. This is discussed in the molecular orbital theory, which is there in the last video. Okay? Linear combination of two atomic orbitals belonging to two atoms and each having one electron leads to A. Is it A sigma bond, B double bond, C coordinate covalent bond, or D pi bond? What is the right answer? What will be the right answer? Just think for a few minutes. Let's see who gets it right. Who gets it right? Let's see. The right answer, friends, is A sigma bond. Okay, it's not pi bond. If you think it's pi bond, it is sigma bond. Okay, let's go to the next question. Next question is the shape of formaldehyde molecule as per Vesper theory is valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, a long name which I have discussed briefly in the last videos. Okay, is it linear, straight, planar triangle, pyramid, or tetrahedron? What do you think is the right answer? Let's see who gets it right. Is it A linear, or B planar, or C pyramid, or D tetrahedron? What is the right answer? Right answer is, what do you think? What do you think? The right answer is B, friends. B is the right answer. Because you can see from the Vesper theory and using Vesper theory drawing the molecule, you will get it planar triangle. Let's go to the ninth question. The ninth question on your screen. A beautiful question. When a cation gets dehydrated, normally the bond formed between the cation and the water molecule is dative bond, ionic bond, covalent bond, or hydrogen bond. All the bonds are given. If you are confused with the term of dative bond is nothing but coordinate covalent bond, which is also known as dative bond. So both are relative things, same terms. Okay, is it A, B, C, or D? What's the right answer? Come on, please post all the answers in your chat box and we'll see how many of you get it right. Okay, the correct answer is yes, you guessed it right. It is dative bond. Yes, dative bond is the right answer. Okay, let's go to the next question. Next one. The next slide is, friends, a beautiful question which I have left it as a homework. So please post your answers down in the comment section so that we can see how many of you understood it clearly. Is it among the following points, the boiling point, among the following, the boiling point is high. Is it for ethyl alcohol or dimethyl ether or acetone or chloroform? What is the right answer? What do you think in this four will be the right answer? This is a homework question, so you need to do it later. You need to do it later. It's a homework question, and please post it down in the comment section. Okay, let's end the session with thanks for watching.